Hello guys, welcome to the 2011 Roma livestream. They are playing against Chelsea Piers. There are the girls getting their team talk with Coach Nate. The game will be kicking off at about 11 AM if we're on time. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So, the girls in their second to last game today, they have won every game of the season, scored a lot of goals whilst doing it, so it should be a very exciting game. They are top of the table right now. And Chelsea Piers, they played once before this season. They beat them 3-0. So, not a team they can just roll over, but hopefully we can get a good result today. My travel team, Arsenal, actually played them in the middle of the week, and Coach Nate, they put in a great performance for Roma, and Coach Nate was really working on them. We're connecting a lot of passes, going through the goalkeeper. So hopefully we can see some of that. And guys, for the next week we'll also be live streaming Roma, where they will be facing off against Dusk United. And right now the situation in the table is both Dusk and Roma, PSU Roma, have won all their games. So provided both those teams win their games today, they will go into that final game of the season, joint top, having won all their games. And whoever wins will be the title winner. So let's hope that the girls can win today and set it up for that. And let's just we've got the PSU families over here. You know what, let's come over and do some pre-match interviews over with them. Hey, Aaron, do you want to do a pre-match interview? Sure. How are you doing today, Aaron? You know what? Let me get my microphone. That would actually be a very good start. Absolutely, we could do a dual interview. All right, we've got. We've got the volume. Guys, for anyone who doesn't know you, can you say your names and who's your daughter out there today?
I'm Aaron Rosenfeld, and
I'm Wendy Weiser, and we're Naomi's parents.
Naomi's even. Oh my lord, I'm sorry. I got it totally confused. I'll come a little bit closer. So, guys, how have you? We're in the second last week of the season. How have you found the season so far?
it's just been fantastic. It's so great watching these girls get to play with each other and have fun, especially in this COVID stuff. So it's just been so much fun watching them.
Yeah, and they're building confidence, and they've gotten to be a super strong team. That they have each other's back, and they really look forward to it. And they've really kicked a lot of that word.
There's been a lot of goals.
Kicked a lot.
So I mean, what has been the biggest in terms of on the field? What's been the biggest change you guys have noticed in the way that the girls are playing?
I noticed that they really played together so smoothly now. Like, they pass the ball. They think strategically. They get themselves in the right position. They just move really well and with lots of confidence, and that's really fun to see how they've grown.
Yeah, and they trust each other. Like, they passed each other. Like, we got a lot of strategy, but they play together.
Yeah, and Aaron, you said how amazing it is that in these COVID times, particularly, that we have this. We're very fortunate. And talking about that trust that the girls have in each other, how important do you think it is that they're part of this sort of community group in a time like this to support each other?
Well, no, I think it's great. I mean, because obviously the kids are, alone far more of the time than kids should be alone, and just to have a group of people that they know they can count on, and that they know they can kind of cut loose with, and get that energy out, I think is really important to them. In fact, without it, it would be so much worse.
Yeah.
This experience without having this group of girls.
And after today's game, actually, 2 of them are going to be celebrating their birthdays with sweets and pizza. That's both Naomi and Lane.
Oh, any of the birthdays today?
Naomi's was Friday.
Friday, okay.
And Lane's is next week, I think.
And they both turned 9.
Yep.
Yep.
9 years old. Oh my! Wow. They're
Yep.
about to approach the double digits.
Yeah. Not yet.
Next year.
So two games left in the season. Roma has won every single game. If you guys didn't know, I've been following this very closely. Their last game of the season against Dusk United next week, and Dusk has won every game as well. So it's probably going to be the title decider. Do you guys think that Roma can go all the way?
Well,
Absolutely.
Of course. Yeah.
But you know what? They're awesome no matter what.
Right.
They've had a great season, and they've been a great team. And whatever happens, we're super proud of them.
Yeah. All right, the guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. We've got this picture. Hey, Jasmine. I need some match day punditry. Come over here, Jasmine. Jasmine, how are you doing?
Good.
Who's your sister today that you're coming out here to support?
Zaria.
Zaria. Are you going to be staying for Arsenal's travel game as well afterwards? The team that I coach.
Yeah.
Yeah. How have you enjoyed watching the travel team so far, Arsenal and Roma?
It's good. I think it's really fun, and sometimes it can get a little boring. But
do you think you're going to get cold on the touchline? I notice you're not wearing many layers, or are you warm-blooded?
no, I took off most of my layers.
Yeah. What's your favorite part of the games that you're watching?
I don't know. I think it's just fun watching them play and score.
Yeah. And does watching? I know that I got to coach you a little bit in the summer, and I have to say you're very good with your feet. Does watching them ever make you wanna join and play some more?
Well, I like just like practicing soccer, but I prefer like not to play it. I don't know.
Yeah. You only want to play for fun, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. And is there any of your relatives watching who you want to say hello to?
I don't know, because it's kind of early in some places.
Oh, because they're on the West Coast, or?
Well, my aunt is in California, but my grandma and grandpa, I don't know if they're watching, but they might be.
Do you want to say hello to them, just in case they are?
Hi.
You're on, you're on, Jasmine.
They are?
Yeah, they're on.
Are they on? Have they? Did your grandma and grandpa? I mean, when's the last time you saw them? It's probably been a little while, right? Because of COVID.
Yeah.
Have they sent you a present recently? Is there anything in particular you'd like them to send you?
No.
Nothing.
But we talked to them yesterday.
Oh, you talked to them yesterday. Okay. All right. Well, thanks very much, Jasmine. I might come to you for halftime match punditry. Okay. So
Okay.
think about some analysing. All right. Thanks very much. Okay. All right, guys. We have. What time is it? It's 11. So the league's running a little bit behind. We should be on in a minute or two. It is a nice November day. It's like 55 degrees. Let's have a look at the girls just warming up. Their final few minutes before the match starts. And it looks like we're going to have a full roster for the Roma girls, all 12 of them are here today.
Celtic got another win.
What's the score?
1-0.
1-0?
Yeah. And
All right, you know what, Michelle, we got to do a match report. Sorry, Andre. Michelle, can you give a match report? I imagine you were watching it.
Oh my God, a match? Are you kidding?
Yeah, you're the pundit.
No, Peter's so much better.
Peter, I've got to get a match report from Celtic. All right.
You're so much better.
That's okay. All right, guys. So yesterday we saw 2010 Lyon draw in the State Cup, and we have our Celtic correspondent, Peter Finn, who's just come from 2009 Celtic. Peter, what was the Celtic game?
Celtic was a great game, steady progression. They're showing, with each game, the passing is getting a little bit better. Good balance between offense and defense. You're compacting the field. I think each game you can kind of see them getting a little bit better, taking their chances, tighter at the back. So very good. I wish the season could go on longer just because there's such a upward trajectory to the season.
Yeah. And what was the score?
1-0 to Celtic.
They're playing Albertson, right? A really strong team.
It was a good team. They really limited their chances, and they had a really well-worked goal. Came in from one side, good first touch, and Emma finished it to the corner. It was very, very solid.
Nice. Peter, what's your prediction for the Arsenal game today? Do you think the gaffer is going to deliver the goods?
I mean, that's a big question mark. No, I think good week of practice is my understanding, and that their team's feeling good about things. I expect a very solid performance from the squad today.
Yeah,
I see us running out as victors today.
Hopefully. All right, thanks very much, Peter.
Glad to be here. Thank you.
All right, guys. So we should be starting with Roma. Well, the games have finished on one of the pitches, so we should be getting going with Roma in a second. Very well done to Celtic. That's great news. That's two wins in a row, and that's really testament to the work that the team and Coach Celia have been doing together. Real building process over the course of this season, and what an exciting direction that group of girls is going in. Let's see if we've got any comments. Oh, Pierre, you're too kind. You're a legend, Pierre, and your shirt, Coach Pierre, your shirt collection is also legendary. If you guys didn't see it, Coach Pierre at the end of the Santos game showed 4 of his incredible jerseys, which all of them were from amazing eras and amazing clubs. So if you didn't see that, definitely check that out. That's after the Santos game and the live stream yesterday. All right, and we've just got the girls are preparing to take to the field. Looks like Chelsea Piers will be in the orange. Let's have a look at these Roma girls as they get ready. They're getting ready to get onto the pitch. There they are, Roma girls.
Naomi and Kaya. Sorry. I messed that up badly. I really messed that up. Girls, wait. Hey, girls. Alright, they went. Ready? Follow Kaya and Naomi to our bench.
And forwards the Roma girls march. They've won every game this season. Let's see if they can do it again. Very excited for this game. Very talented group of girls.
Hey, how are you?
Hey guys, you can see we just got a sea activity here. It's great to be down here. What's up, man? How's it going? And it looks like Roma will be on this pitch. How's it going, referee?
PSU! Team. Chip. Hi, ladies. We'll defend this side. Oh, over there? Okay. Yeah, David and Derek, no. Which side? This side?
Okay, we're going to be on this pitch. All right.
Us first desk over there. PSU over here. We're ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Go!
Okay, and I'm paying
Right here.
for PSU. Hey, wait, we're on the...
All right, guys, they're about to take onto the field. And now is the time to go through the Roma starting lineup. We have number 1, our goalkeeper, Ella. Safe hands, who has had plenty of clean sheets this season and made some fantastic saves. Our first season in goal. Number 2, Scout, who are going to give great pace down the wing. Very tricky player. Number 3, Kai. Great vision on the ball and a great competitor. Number 7, the captain, one of the captains, Kaya. Solid at the back, fantastic anticipation, leads by example with how she competes. We have number 9, Lucy, an industrial tackler, and once she gets going forwards, very difficult to stop. Number 10, Noah, very creative player, exciting to watch already at this very young age, connects the dots. We have number 11, Zaria, incredibly intelligent player. I'm lucky enough to coach her younger sister, Amali, who's on my travel team. Both of them very intelligent girls, great vision, solid at the back. Number 12, the hunter, Sydney. If she gets the ball in and around the box, you can bet on her to find a way to get it in the net. Watch out for this girl today. Number 13, India. Super energy and fantastic dribbling the ball forwards. We have number 14, Naomi, our other captain, and her parents we were talking to before the game. Naomi, a really tricky dribbler and fantastic at finding the spaces in behind the defense. Number 15, Lainey, a super competitor. Looks like she's going to be lining up today at the right defense. She puts in the tough tackles. Number 19, Ellie, a really great athlete and a great decision maker as well. And there we are. That's our 2011 Roma lineup. Playing Chelsea Piers today. They've won every game they have played this season. Can they carry on the run and give us another fantastic performance? Let's find out. And we're off and underway. PSU in the blue, and Chelsea in the orange. And it looks like we are lining up with here's India with an early chance, putting it forwards to Naomi. And the keeper saved it with a tummy, and Naomi putting over the bar. What an exciting start by Roma. And our starting lineup is Ella in goal, Lainey at right back, Zaria left back, Sydney in the centre midfield, Noah on the left wing, Naomi on the right wing, and India leading the line at centre forwards. They were very close to getting a dream start, Roma there. And here's Chelsea now with the ball. It's played out on the right. Noah chasing down well. But Chelsea pushing down the right. And she's got some nice footwork, this young lady. Zaria being down the line. And Ella getting her first touch on the ball, doing well just to come out and claim it. Let's move up here. And Ella rolling it out to Zaria. And Noah passing into Sydney. And as I said, Coach Nate has really been focusing with the girls these last couple of weeks on connecting the passes. And let's see how they do that today. Already getting a couple in a row. Patient passing, keeping possession of the ball. That's the real principle that Coach Nate's looking to reinforce with Roma girls. If you have possession of the ball, you have the opportunity to score and the others don't. And here comes Naomi Galaventi down the right. It's well read by the Chelsea Piers player, but she's going to keep pressing it. And she does well to get foot in, and she's on the attack again. Pushing down the right. She has India in the middle, but she might go alone. Good look at India, just couldn't quite find the pass. And it's back with Noah. And it's fallen again to Noah. She's taking a shot. And it's gone in. Noah getting Roma's first goal of the game. And they've had a great start, Roma. Some nice passing. Playing with great intensity. And Roma picking up where they left off in the last game, scoring. And this team scores a lot of goals. And Naomi winning it back in the middle. Pushing up, and it's Chelsea getting it back though, and now moving it down the left side. Lainey doing well to anticipate the play and finding it into Sydney. And here's India now. Nice try with the roll. And Chelsea have a throw, and we can see a great turnout today from the PSU families on the far touchline. Great to see how many have made it out today to support the girls. But I have to say, who wouldn't come out and watch them the way these guys have been playing the whole season? There's been so many goals, and every single game is a huge improvement in the way they're playing. And here it is with Chelsea down there in half, and India Doing well to win that ball back. She's found it to Noah. Couldn't quite get into control, but she's done really well to win it back.
Away from pressure. Don't show that ball.
And Chelsea doing well just to come back, and they've got a chance now. Attacking down the right. Zaria getting a foot in, but it's coming to Chelsea in the middle, and Ella's going to have to deal with this. And Laney, really important run back to clear it off the line. And here's Naomi now on the right. Nice cut inside. Doing really well there, Naomi. To come out. And Laney looking for Naomi. Couldn't quite find her, but it's back with Laney again. And Zaria with typical vision that she shows on the ball. Finding Naomi, and Sydney looking to move it up to India. Good idea. And India does not give up on the ball, and she's driving forwards.
Sydney, can you help her? Sydney, can you help her?
And here's India coming down the line. Such a graceful dribbler with the ball, India. She's got really good pace as well. It's a very, very difficult combination for a defender to deal with, pace and grace on the ball. And Laney just running a little bit of trouble here, and Chelsea throwing goal. And it's gonna, oh, and it's hit the post. It looks like it was gonna trickle in agonizingly, but fortunately just coming to the other side of the post. And relief for Roma. And Zaria, nice pass out to Noah. Passing into Sydney. Sydney helping on really well to Naomi. A beautiful switch by Roma. Intelligence of play well beyond their years there. And Naomi with a good tackle back in and into India. Trying to push up down the right. Chelsea blocking the shot, but India just does not let up. And she's earned PSU a corner.
India! Hey, Sydney! India, go short and get the ball. Go short, go to the corner.
And it's passed into India. Got 2 orange shirts on her. She's cut in well.
Okay, drop. Keep it from going over your head. Lane, drop. Lane.
It's going to be
Lane, drop. Lane, drop, and keep the ball from going over your head. Sydney, drop and keep it in front of you.
Chelsea coming back in with a throw-in. And Noah battling well to win that ball back.
Compete, Noah, compete.
And Laney coming in with a really good tackle. And here's India again. So fearless on the ball, pushing forwards. She's round 2. Just overran it a little bit there. But she's giving it back to Noah. And Noah with a great ball out to Naomi. Naomi turning back, and these Chelsea girls are pressing the Roma girls well. But they're not laying up, and Sydney with a great tackle, and she struck it well. Took a deflection, just take some pace off the ball.
See the ball, Naomi.
And here comes Chelsea. Do certainly look dangerous when they've got it on the attack. They're moving up down the left. But Laney showing great energy to get that ball back, and here's Naomi. And it's a nice ball inside, and India's one-on-one with the defender here. She's going to go for a long shot. A little ambitious there.
India!
But an exciting,
Be creative.
exciting counter-attack there. Really good ball in by Naomi.
India, stay there and get a pass from Naomi. Naomi, you can pass it to her. India, stay there and get the ball from Naomi. Yeah, you can just play it to her.
And India looking for an option in the middle. Couldn't find anyone.
Come on, Sydney.
Sydney
Keep
battling
working,
for it.
Sydney. Come on, Sydney. Got to be hungry in there.
And here's India with it inside the box.
There you go. Creative.
And PSU doing a really good job at just winning this ball back. As soon as they lose it, the blue shirts swarming around Chelsea to get the ball back. Showing great desire and hunger, these girls. Fantastic competitors. So another line. And Sydney accepting again, but it's back with Chelsea. India, who was putting so many tackles already, despite being a striker, defending right from the front. And here's Naomi on the right. Just cutting it back. And a nice little ball inside India. Couldn't bring it under control. And here comes Chelsea now, trying to.
Come on, Sydney. Come on, Sydney. This is you.
Trying to break.
This is you. Keep going,
They're
Sydney.
pushing over. And they're down to the byline. There's an orange shirt in the middle if she can find her. Sydney taking possession of the ball again. And looking for Lainey. It's a little bit dangerous in and around there though. Needs to get it out, and Lainey doing really well to find Naomi. And defense is turned to attack here. Naomi pushing down the right. She has India in the middle. And here's India on the ball. A good idea to try and find Naomi. Couldn't get the pass quite right though. But she's not giving up on it, India. And winning it back. And it's back with Sydney in the middle. Lovely cut back ball to Naomi. Really good vision by Sydney in the middle. And Naomi into India. India couldn't quite wriggle free of the Chelsea defender, but it's back with Naomi. She's pushing through the middle. Chelsea doing some good last-ditch defending. But here is with Noah
Moving to be an option for her.
on the left. And India with on the edge. Smart turn. She cuts it back. Beautiful cut back. Plays it to Naomi on the right side. First touch just took her a little bit away from the goal, and Chelsea defending it. It's all Roma right now, keeping the ball deep inside of Chelsea's half, but they can't capitalise on it at the moment with a second goal. And India with it down the byline, looking in for Sydney. And Sydney taking a shot, and she can hit them. Very tight angle, just behind the goal.
Noah, India, Naomi, Zaria, Lane.
Coach Nick making his first subs of the game, bringing on all 5 of his substitutes. We have Kai coming on the right wing, Scout in centre forward position. Lucy, left wing. And we have Ellie and Kaya in defence.
Kaya, between the ball and the goal, that means on defense we're together. Turn around, look. Lucy, come on, let's move.
And Kaya with a first touch, doing well to win it back. And
Come on, Lucy, we're thinking quickly. We're moving quickly.
they're pushing down on the right though, Chelsea, and Sydney's going to have to be aware of this. Doing well to get a foot in. And Kaya giving it to Lucy, and Lucy doing really well there to support and give the angle. Lucy playing it back into Sydney. Great first touch by Sydney. And Lucy with a nice pass up to Kaya. Ellie keeping the ball in. Right, it's just come off of an orange foot.
If there's space, take a touch. You can bring the ball yourself. Lucy, gotta be switched on.
And Sydney doing well to win it back. And here's Lucy on the left. Couldn't get the first one, but Kaya's back with it. And Lucy sprinting to keep it in, just couldn't quite.
Stop. Keep the ball in front of you. Kaya, between the ball and the goal. Where's that?
And it's just bouncing around on the line, and Sydney playing out to Kaya. Kai with a nice cut in, and his scout, who's leading the front line. There's some good ball players though in this Chelsea team as well. There's some nice footwork. Sydney with a really good turn. And Kai cutting it into Scout. Scout couldn't quite gather it. Roma very close to connecting a good attack here. Just need that little bit of quality in the final third. And Lucy with on the left. Just a foot in by Chelsea, and Lucy will restart with a throw.
Good. Sydney, that's good. I'd love to see you drive with the ball yourself, right?
And it's going to be another Roma throw on the left. And guys, just a reminder, you can see the highlights of this game and all of PSU's talented travel teams that we cover on the Park Slope United YouTube page. The description has the link for subscribing. And we've covered 10 travel teams this season in the live stream. It's been a real pleasure. And here's the ball bouncing around in the box, and just took an unfortunate bounce off the ground.
Sydney, that's what I'm talking about. Perfect time to
Hit Kai on the hand, and it's going to be a free kick to Chelsea.
And take a shot on goal. I want you to also be entering the attack. Lucy, gotta move quicker. There's no time to be jogging around out here. It's all sharp, all quick.
And Chelsea restarting with a goal kick. Sorry, with a free kick. And it's in the back line. And Ellie doing really well to anticipate that, and it is with Kaye on the left. And here's Scout pushing through the middle, gets it back to Kaye. And Scout not giving up on the ball, but it's going to run out for a goal kick. This is definitely one of the stronger teams that Roma has played this season. Chelsea Piers are doing well at compacting their defence, making it difficult for Roma just to run through the middle.
Great job.
But Roma definitely the dominant team, having a lot of the ball. Just need to convert it into some more chances.
Kaye, great work. Great work. Keep it up. Keep up that energy. Good, Lucy.
And Kaya doing really well to cover over on the left, and Lucy coming to help out. But they've got it away, Chelsea Piers. And Ellie's going to have to do some catching up. Here they come. And it's a good ball through the middle, but that's just straight offside. It's a nice attack forward by Roma. Sorry, by Chelsea.
Kaye, you can get wide. Scout, where should you be? You're forward. This space up here.
And Sydney restarting it back out to Lucy. And Kaye with the ball now. Playing Scout, and Scout and Kaye are getting some nice interchanges so far. And here comes Scout now, through and goal. Can she finish it? She'll do well, and the defender getting a really good last-ditch tackle in. But Scout has looked very dangerous since coming on it. And as I was saying, her and Kaye in particular have had some really nice combinations.
Yes, you can take it, Lucy. Scout is open.
And Lucy will take the corner. Playing it towards it in their post. She's going to have another chance with it. And it's gone out for a goal kick. And Kaye doing a nice pass there to Kaye. And we have about 5 minutes left in the half by my time. Roma leading 1-0 courtesy of an early goal by Noah. But it's been a tight game so far. And Scout cutting back and forth, not quite enough to get past the defender. But here's Sydney. And Sydney marauding forwards. And she's thrown goal. Can she finish it? Oh, and the keeper just got a foot on it. A really good save by the keeper. But Sydney showing what she could do in a flash. Lightning run forwards, leaving the defenders trailing in her wake. And it took a foot from the goalkeeper to keep that Sydney shot out.
Ellie, can you back up? Ellie, can you back up a little bit more in case they break out? Ellie, to protect us.
And it's in and around the box, and Kaya getting a foot on it. Looks like Chelsea's going to be able to clear it out. And they're breaking down the left now, Chelsea. She's got some speed, this goal. And
Come on, Kaya!
Ellie trying to deal with it, but it's a lot of pace, and Kaya doing really well just to get herself over there, cover the space, and the ball's run out for a goal kick.
Lucy, awesome effort. Now, did you see how Lucy ran all the way from here to get back to the
And goal kick played short out to Kaya. And Scout coming in, and got such great team spirit, these Roma girls. They don't defend as individuals, they defend as a team. And it makes it very, very difficult for the opposition to keep the ball. Lucy with it now. It's a little scrappy right now, but Lucy finding it back to Kaya. And here's Sydney now, breaking forwards. And Sydney just losing her footing. But Scout taking hold of it, and she's through on goal. And it's 2-0. Great finish by Scout. And Roma pulling away right before the half-time mark. Scout has looked like she's had a goal in her ever since she's come on, making some very dangerous movements. And she has one now. 2-0 to Roma. And this is, as I've been saying, it's not an easy team they're playing today, Chelsea. They've got good defence, and these goals have been hard earned by the Roma girls. Chelsea have been good at making the defence compact and putting in some good tackles. But Roma showed some quality there to get their second goal of the game. And just a little bit of indecision of the Roma girls near their goal, which you don't want. Lucy getting a nice ball up to Kai. And again, the Roma girls just pressing in a pack, and Scout getting it. It's just going to run away from her. But pressing so well as a group, the Roma girls. I would not want to be out there on the field on the opposition team with the ball at my feet. It would just be a blue wall coming towards me. And here they come now, Chelsea breaking down the left. And Kaya doing really well to come over and put her foot in. She has such great anticipation. And here's Sydney. Sydney's not afraid to take them on, and she's pushing down the wing. Well held up there by the Chelsea defender, but Scout putting her foot in. They're back on the attack, Roma. And the Chelsea playing doing really well just to bring it away there. And they look to break, but Ellie covering the space excellently.
Ref, can we sub, please? Ref,
Copy me! Copy me!
And it's Coach Nate making another sub, bringing India on for Sydney, and India will slot into the middle. And very exciting half from Sydney. A great run a little earlier in the game. Shame she didn't get a goal at the end of it. Here comes Kaye pushing down the right wing and sending a Chelsea player absolutely flying. It looks like it's gone out for a goal kick though.
That's you, Lucy.
And Lucy not quite able to intercept it. India with her first contribution since coming back on, putting a good foot in against the girl who was about a foot taller than her. Chelsea restarting. Lucy getting a foot in. Nice ball into Scout. And Scout's touch took the ball away from her, but she's not going to give up on it. And she gets the foot in. And Scout really is tireless in her work rate. And Kaya doing well to support it. India looking for Scout. The ball just over here.
India, composure. You have space around you. Take a touch into the space.
And Lucy pushing the ball out, forcing the error. And it's going to be...
Yeah, Lucy, you can take
Lucy's going to have the throw. Lucy down the line to Scout. Back in with Kaya. Kaya with a nice pass up to Kaye. And Kaye doing a nice, lovely turn, and it's into Scout. And there's bodies around her, but she might be able to force her way through. She has too many orange shots, but she's got it back again. And it's forward to Kaye. And it's 3. Great finish by Kaye into the bottom right corner. Scout not giving up on that ball, forcing the error from Chelsea. And Kaye doing brilliantly to finish it off. And it's 3-0 to Chelsea. And Roma now finding themselves ahead with a comfortable margin. And just a reminder, guys, Roma have won every game this season. And next week, they will be playing Dusk Downtown United Soccer Club, who have also won every game of the season, so provided they win today. And that will be the title decider. And there is the halftime whistle. Roma going in 3-0 up. And been a great performance by the girls this half. Very super. All right, and we're going to go over. We're going to get some halftime interviews by some of the PSU parents, so we can get some expert analysis. And guys, also if you didn't hear it earlier, the good result for Celtic earlier today. We weren't there to live stream that, but they won their second game of the season, second in a row, beating Albertson 1-0. And I understand Albertson's a very good team. I believe Coach Celia actually knows some players who went there. We've got some PSU parents over here, and we're gonna have to find someone to talk to. Who's gonna be the expert pundit? Who's your daughter out there today? Noah. She got a good first goal.
She did.
What have you thought of the game so far?
I thought it was great. I feel like they're really well matched today, and playing really well. More pressure on them usually than I think in previous weeks. What else can I say? Do you have another question?
I do. I've noticed Noah's a very, very creative player.
Really? What do you mean by creative?
She spots the gaps that other players don't. Is she a creative person in general? Or is it just on the soccer field? Do you feel like?
No, I think she's pretty creative in general. What does she do that's creative? I was just gonna say yes. She is very creative in general.
Yeah.
Have you seen her hair?
I have. Yeah. There's pervasive creativity on the field and off the field.
Exactly.
What is your score prediction for the second half?
What's my prediction?
Yeah, for the second half.
I think that they're going to get 2 more goals, that the other team might get 1.
All right.
Or maybe it'll be 1-1. But they gotta stay on it though.
Yeah, it's not a bad team they're playing.
They're playing a good team. If they let down their guard, they're going to get scored on. Yeah. That's my prediction.
All right. Well, thanks very much. Enjoy the second half.
Okay. Thanks so much.
All right. Let's find another match day pundit. Let's see. Who do we have here? What's your name, young lady? What's it? Noah. And who's your big sister who's out there playing today?
Kaya.
Kaya. How do you think the game's gone so far?
Good.
Has it been? Have you been enjoying it? Has it been exciting?
Yeah.
And have you ever played soccer yet?
No.
No. Do you think you might one day?
Yeah.
If you were playing today, how many goals do you think you would score?
3.
What?
3.
3! Wow, as many goals as all the Roma goals scored in the first half. You think you score 3 goals? That's exciting. All right, well, I hope that I get to see you play one day, because I have a feeling you'll be really good at it. What's this thing that you got here? Is that your telephone?
Yeah.
Do you call your grandma and grandpa on that?
No.
No. Is that grandma and grandpa watching?
Yes, Grandma and Grandpa are watching.
Let's have a look up at the camera.
Look right up here.
And say hello to grandma and grandpa.
Just do a wave. Thumbs up. Peace sign? I'll do a wave.
We'll do a wave.
Hi, Grandma, Grandpa. What a great game. Go Roma.
All right. I hope to see this young lady on the pitch as well. I have a feeling she's good. All right, we're going to come back over to the other side. Yeah, let's say hello to the grandparents.
Yeah. Hi, Nana, Nani. Hi. Hi, Bodhi, Keanu. Hi, Mossy. You guys say hi. Say hi. Okay. All right.
All right.
Go Roma.
Guys, what do you think the score's going to be second half?
Oh,
Final score.
Man. Final score?
Yeah.
6-0?
6-0. Double it. All right, I like it.
Yeah, double it.
You think it's going to be 4-2? Why 4-2?
Well, I don't know. I feel like the other team's going to score and tie it up, but then I feel like Roma's going to come back like they always do.
They always do. They never stop fighting. All right, guys, we're going to go back to the other side of the pitch. All right, we'll see you guys later. And I tell you what, guys, the wind is howling. It was a nice sunny day this morning, but now the rain is coming in, and we're just hoping it won't rain on us whilst we're out here. Referee, how many cards are you expecting to give in the second half? About 17 yellow cards. Yeah, it's been a really dirty game, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have to give a few reds. Yeah, all right. Enjoy the rest of the game. All right. Chelsea girls are back on the field. Coach Nate doing his final words. With the
She almost scored a goal. Because we did 2 tackles in a row. Starting lineup goes back out there. Girls, if you're facing the goal and you have the ball, Zaria, lean. Remember how you almost turned in the front.
And the Roma girls back out on the field, and it looks like we'll be lining up the same way we started the game. We have Ella in goal, Lainey and Zaria in defence, Sydney in the centre of midfield, Noah and Naomi on the wings, and Sydney, India leading the line. And off we go in the second half. And Roma 3-0, but certainly this game is not over. This is a good Chelsea Piers team they're playing. They're going to need to stay switched on in the second half.
Sydney, are you moving to be an option?
They're going to keep this result. And remember, this Roma team has won every game this season, and they've had such a terrific season. But the last game of the season, they'll be playing Dusk United, who also has a perfect record. And those two will be playing for the top spot. India with a nice drag back turn, passing it into Naomi. And Naomi with an early chance here. And it's just blocked by a Chelsea defender. But a good attack down the right. And Sydney getting it back. And Noah now on the left side. Cutting down the left wing. And Noah with a lovely turn to change it back. Chelsea just reading it well. And here comes Sydney now, driving through the middle. Sidestepping fantastically around the players and giving it out to Naomi. Naomi with a first time shot. Caught it well, just swerved away from the goal. Sydney with some really mature centre midfield play. Skipping past a couple of players and feeding out to Naomi. And Naomi very close with the shot. And Noah intercepting it well, but it's back with Chelsea now. And Zaria covering the space well, giving it to Noah, and it looked like it came off Chelsea's hand, but it was moving very quickly. India with a alert touch forwards into space. And searching for Naomi, not able to find her. And rolled out to the Chelsea defender. Played out wide, but misplaced pass, and it's back with Roma again. Noah intercepting it and looking for Sydney. Ball's run away, but it's back with Noah.
Be creative. Be creative.
And she's looked back for Zaria, but it's been intercepted by Chelsea. And they have a chance to a counter-attack here. They've got some numbers forwards. Zaria pressing the ball well just to hold up the attack. But here comes Chelsea, a great play out. And Zaria recovering really well. And, Roma just sticking so many foots in. And Naomi winning it back, but referee judging that to be a foul by India there. Just clipped the ankle. It's going to be another free kick for Chelsea.
In that situation. Do a move. Zaria, Lane, can you drop a little bit? Ella, are we awake?
Play long, and Laney doing well there to step in, and here's Naomi playing it to India, and India looking to let the ball run across her. Such a direct attacking play, India, and Noah winning, and here's India cutting inside and not quite able to keep that ball under her control. Here's Noah, lovely little check back, playing it into Sydney. Sydney with a super pass out to Naomi. What a bit of vision by Sydney there.
Good job, Ruby. Get all the way wide, Farrah. Farrah, use all the space behind you. There you go. Elia, move up. Nina's here.
Tossed into India, who found the space well, and she's put in a good pass, and it's bouncing around the goal. It's fallen to Noah. Lots of orange shirts in the way, but she's found a way through. And Naomi is just bouncing them around, and wouldn't drop for a Roma player so they could shoot. But Noah putting a good foot in, and back with the orange shirt. But it's going to be blue throw again. And here's India breaking down to the byline. Couldn't find Naomi. And Chelsea looking for the break. Sydney making a good tackle. But Laney's going to have to be alert, and she is. Naomi doing really well to support Laney there, and Laney with a nice pass to her. Naomi jinking around the Chelsea player and coming down the right. Good look for India, but couldn't find the pass. And here's Naomi now with a lovely cut. She's sliding him back and forth.
There we go. Now turn and Elia, get open.
And some nice feet by the Chelsea player. She's breaking down the left. Laney just sticks, keeping with her. And Zaria getting a good foot in, and it's going to be a corner kick.
India, I want you to go right midfield. Naomi, I want you to go forward. Go forward, India goes right midfield.
And Coach Nash just moved India out onto the right wing, so Naomi will now be leading the attack. She'll be the centre forwards with India on the right wing.
Get to the center of the goal. Copy. Nina, go in.
Chelsea here with the corner. India getting a foot in the way. But it's back with the Chelsea in the box. Laney stepping for the tackle, but it's still in and around the area. They've got to get it out here, Roma.
Gotta be tough in there.
Ella getting a foot in.
Gotta be tough in there.
And Zaria getting it to the edge of the box. And it looks like Roma are safe for now. A nice turn though by the Chelsea player. And here's Naomi. She's got India on the right, cutting through and pushing down through the middle, and it's out with India now, and India's got the pace. She's moving down the right, it's a good shot, and the keeper saving it. Super counter-attack by the PSU girls there. Naomi pushing through the middle, beating two, and India with a great burst of pace. And a nice shot, but the keeper doing well to get behind it. And there's Sydney in the middle. That's back with Chelsea. Laney doing well to keep up with it, but it's broken through, and Zaria's going to have to deal with this. Great foot in by Zaria. Such good anticipation Zaria has. Very intelligent player. Throwing back in. India losing out to a Chelsea player. And here's Zaria with it. Nice switch out to Noah. India bring it down, and Naomi pushing down the right. Sorry, India pushing down the right. Great speed as usual. Looking in for Naomi. It's a good ball. Intercepted, but it's back with Sydney, and Sydney can hit them if she can get it for a shooting opportunity. Chelsea player just managed to get her foot on it. And it looks like it's going to run out for a corner. Oh no, it's just been kept in. And here comes Chelsea. Some nice footwork, and Laney's going to have to deal with this here. She's down in the right corner, a little bit isolated. PSU getting players back. Zaria trying to close it down, but here she comes cutting in. Passed in. And it's going to be a shot. And it's a good finish. And Chelsea pull a goal back. It's 3-1 now. And with about 15 minutes left on the clock, Roma have got to be careful here to protect their lead. Good counter-attack by Chelsea. And a nice finish. And here they come again, breaking through Chelsea. Roma have got to stay awake. Played out to the right winger. Zaria doing well to cover the space and giving a nice pass out to Noah. Noah cutting inside. Good ball up to Naomi in the middle. And Coach Nate is warming up his subs, preparing to bring on some of the Roma substitutes. And India winning it back. And India's got the patience. She might make it through here. And it's a great finish by India right into the bottom corner. And India restores Roma's 3-goal lead. Scout doing well initially to press the ball. India following up. And with a great burst of pace to get her foot in. And an emphatic finish into the bottom corner. And India, it's not finished. Good win back, and she's done a good ball into Naomi, just away from Naomi. But Chelsea are going to have to get it out.
Can we have a sub, please? Sub! 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 Sub!
And Zaria getting her foot in there, and here's Sydney on it. Nice little turn back.
There we
Pushing forward. She's got Naomi on the left. Tried to beat the defender. And here comes Chelsea trying to break forwards. And they've got a number overload here, Chelsea. They can push Laney, getting her body in the way of it. But they're still coming, Chelsea. And Noah with a really good recovery run and getting the ball out.
Lane, Zaria, Noah, Naomi, Sydney, India, go center midfield. Central midfield.
And Coach Nate's sending on all 5 of his substitutes. Ellie coming on as the attacker. Looks like Kaya is coming on the left back.
Ellie, we're on the other side. Go back there.
Sorry, Ellie. Ellie was confused about which way she's kicking. Ellie's going to be the defender with Kaya. I think Scout is going to be the striker, and Kaya also on.
Come on, Kaya, between the ball and the goal.
They come and Kaya with a nice touch, and Ellie getting her first touch on the ball.
Come on, Ellie, gotta be tough, Ellie.
But it's in, and Ella's gonna have to come out and deal with this, and she squeezed it in.
Ellie, you can't watch back there.
And it's a nice finish by the Chelsea girls. It's a tight angle. Roma hesitated a little bit in the defence, and Chelsea punished. And with about 10 minutes left, it's 4-2, and Chelsea still in with a shout here.
Kaya, where do you belong? Kaya, where are you playing? Right midfield, out here. Come out here. Lucia, left midfield.
Scott playing it to India.
Between the ball and the goal, Kaya.
And Chelsea, who are chasing this game and have a little bit of self-belief now that it's back to 4-2. But Ellie with a good clearance out.
Keep working.
And Kaya giving it to Scout. And Ellie getting it over the halfway line. But Chelsea are having the better of the game at the moment, controlling the possession. And it's a big touch away by the Chelsea. A collision between Kaya and the player. Ellie keeping on and passing out to Lucy. And here comes Chelsea, that's in the box, and Kaya doing some really good strength there to win that. Really nice strength by Kaya to just protect the ball, protect the goal. And there's India. And India's looking forward for Scout, but the ball's a little run away from her. And one back by Scout, but it's been with Chelsea, and Chelsea having a lot of the ball at the moment. They're pushing down the right. Kaya's got to keep an eye on it.
Drop, India.
And if Chelsea could get another goal, it really would be a nervy last couple of minutes. And they might get it now. They're throwing goal. Ella coming out, getting a good foot in there. Ella doing really well to close down that space.
Scout, higher up the field.
Really important save by Ella there. Thrown in the line, and they've got it on the byline, and it's played into the box again.
Come on, Ellie.
They've got to really be aware here, Roma. Scout winning it, and here's Lucy, but Chelsea really pushing the ball hard at the moment, making it difficult for the Roma girls to keep it.
Just keep her there. Keep her there. Nice move, Yvonne.
And pushing out, and here's Scout doing well to find Kai. And Roma have a chance to break here. Lovely interchange between Scout and Kai. And now it's Lucy on the left. Back into Kai, and some really good passing by the Roma girls. Chelsea just coming back in to win it back. But some good passing between the Roma girls there. Chelsea now pushing forwards. They try and get another goal that would really get them back into this game. Trailing 4-2 right now. Kaya into Scout. And Scout has managed to get through one. And she's pushed through on goal. And can she finish the game? She gets on target, but the keeper down to save it. Such a great athlete, Scout. Once she opens up the gas burners, good speed. And she's won it back now.
India, where do you belong? India! India!
And we have about 5 minutes left in this game, guys. And thank you so much for tuning in. And we will be streaming Roma next week as well, next Sunday, in their final game of the season. We've been very lucky. I believe this is the 5th game we've streamed of Roma this season. And here's Kaye pushing forwards. And Chelsea restarting the play. And Scout coming forwards with it now. She has Kaye in the box. Good look to try and find India. Just couldn't quite get through, but it still bouncing around in there. And Chelsea coming away. It's a good ball through, and here comes Chelsea on the break. Kaye once again covering the space well, and Lucy trying to bring it away. And India just clearing the ball out. Roma just need to protect their lead for a few more minutes. They're 2 goals ahead, but here comes Chelsea. Breaking through on the left, and she's cut inside. And it's just gone past the post. Really good effort by the Chelsea player. She cut inside onto her right foot. And looks like it took a deflection off of a Roma player to go out for a corner kick. Played in, and Scout intercepting it, and Scout driving up forwards, and this is exactly what Roma wants. Just get the ball away from their goal, and maybe they might even get a goal. Scout is looking like she's fancying a goal, held up by a good Chelsea tackle.
Away from pressure.
And Kaye finding it into Scout again, and Scout trying to dribble through the middle, just getting crowded out. But India is on the hunt for that ball, and she's got it back, and she's going to take a shot, and it's just saved by the keeper. Keeper getting down well quickly. India player creates so many chances for herself just because she's willing to chase the ball down and work hard. Lucy with a nice tackle there. And it looks like it's just run out of play there. Coach Nate making another round of substitutions. He's bringing on Zaria, Noah, and Naomi, and Lucy, Ellie, and Kaye taking a break. And here comes India breaking down the left side. Some tough tackles put in there, but it hasn't stopped her. And she's coming down. She's got Noah in the middle. She can pick her head up. She finds Noah. And Noah with a great finish. And what a fantastic goal by Roma. India doing great work down the left side. Picking her head up, finding Noah. And that is the second goal that Noah has buried today. Smashing it into the roof of the net. And that has surely secured the 3 points for Roma. And that will mean, guys, that Roma are going to go into their final game of the season against Dusk, having won every single game. But Dusk also unless they dropped points today, will have gone in winning every game. And that shall mean that the final game of the season between those two teams, Dusk and Roma, playing each other next weekend, will be deciding who will be top of the table. So definitely tune in for that one. We're going to have that on Sunday for the live stream. Also alongside 2008 regional, and Bianconeri and Santos will be facing off against each other in a PSU derby game that we expect is going to be a game of the highest quality from those 2010 boys. Here we are in the final few minutes of this Roma-Chelsea game. And Noah has had a great game today, knocking up to Naomi. And Naomi driving through the middle. She's got through too. It's a good shot, and the keeper saving it with her knees. Naomi somehow making it through a Chelsea sandwich there to get the shot off. And it's been a great day for the PSU girls program so far. Celtic winning earlier in the morning 1-0 against Albertson. Looks like Roma are going to win this game, and my travel team, Arsenal 2012, will be kicking off at 1 p.m. and one day we're going to expand this live stream enough that we can get other people in to cover that, because I certainly don't want to keep the talented 2012 Arsenal girls hidden away for too long. And we will be playing at 1 o'clock today against FC Williamsburg Select. I'm very excited for that.
Let's Scout stay up there.
And here's Noah on the right.
Play.
Trying to close the ball down, and she's done well. It's going to go through Scout. Scout might be offside, but the referee hasn't called it. And Scout hitting in the back post. And that is 6 for Roma. Great finish by Scout, driving it into the back post. And Scout getting our second goal of the game.
You can burst forward. You never want the ball to be behind you. Keep the ball in front of you.
And the scoreline perhaps a little bit harsh on Chelsea. It's been a good competition today. And looked a little bit hairy at one point for the Roma girls once they brought it back to 4-2. But Roma have scored some really quality goals, and there is the final whistle. Roma winning 6-2. Great performance by the girls, showing their quality. And they continued their 100% winning record, the invincible Roma. All right, and let's just all right, guys, and that is the end of our live stream today. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thanks for tuning in for this weekend. We had regional Santos, and Lyon yesterday, and Roma today winning 6-2. It's been another great weekend of soccer for PSU. And next weekend, guys, we will have 2008 regional. We're going to have a PSU derby, 2010 Santos playing against 2010 Bianconeri. That is going to be a really exciting game. That's going to be on Saturday morning. And then on Sunday, we're going to have these Roma girls playing against Dusk United. Both teams have an unbeaten record, won every game of the season. Should be a very exciting end to the season. So tune in next week, guys. Thanks so much for joining us. Enjoy the rest of your weekends.
Coach.
On 3, United. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah!